Okay, let's explore this direct material variance problem. We're going to calculate the price variance and the quantity variance, and I'm going to show you how you can solve this one. We've got the Chiang Mai Custom Shirt Company, and I'm just reading the top of the screen, what you see right in here. Okay, they use a special fabric in the production of dress shirts. During August, Chiang Mai Custom Shirt purchased and used 6,800 square yards in the production of 3,600 shirts for a total cost of $4,936,800. And B stands for the Thai baht, or bat, I'm not really sure what the correct pronunciation is. There's roughly 30 bahts to the US dollar, but that's really irrelevant to solving the problem. The standard allows 2 yards at a price of $720 per yard for each shirt. Okay, now if they want us to compute the variance and they set it up in the 3-column approach, remember that on the left is always actual at actual quantity at actual prices, and on the right side is always standard at standard quantity at standard prices. Now, the numbers that I put down here in red are the ones that you have to calculate. You know that they purchased and used 6,800 square yards, so actual material, the actual quantity was 6,800 square yards. That's given in the problem. And they also told us the cost was $4,936,800, so that's given. So we just have to calculate the actual price. And of course, the way you do that is you simply divide the total price by the quantity and you come up with the price per unit. Okay? And you can see the calculation there. You can look up here. It's cell C29 divided by C27. So that's 726. Now, when we use the 3-part column approach, the easiest way to remember how to come up with the middle column is to remember that we always use the actual quantity in the middle. So we take that number and move it to the middle, and then you take the standard quantity and move it to the right. Well, how would you know what the standard quantity is? Well, they tell you that they produce 3,600 shirts, and it allows for 2 yards per shirt. So the standard quantity is 3,600 times 2, and they tell you the standard price is $720. We just move that over. Now we have the middle 2 values. We multiply the quantity times the price. That's how we come up with our middle value, which represents the flexible budget dollar amount based on, or not dollar, but baht amount based on actual inputs times the standard price. The difference between these two numbers will give you a variance. That's the price variance. And the price variance will be favorable if the actual number, the number on the left, is less than the number on the right. Since the number on the left, actual price, is greater than the number on the right, which is our flexible budget amount, that's an unfavorable variance. It happens to be 40,800 bahts. Okay? Now, on the right side, we simply multiply the standard quantity times the standard price, and we come up with what the flexible budget called for. Then we compare that number to the middle ground, and that will compute the quantity variance. So, really what I want to do is color all of these green at this point, this sort of light green color. Grab the wrong tool to do that. I mean to grab the shading, not the color of the text, but the shading. So the shading now, we're talking about the difference between this number and this number, so I'm going to shade all of that. And here we see that the number on the left is less than the number on the right, so it's a favorable variance. Okay? And that's how you would compute the price and quantity variance, and how you can use some simple rules to think through the approach to calculating this.